girls. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a planet Earth, and we are going to, you can either color, you can paint, it's whatever you have available at home. You don't have to do it just like mine. So if you want to use crayons or markers, that's fine. If you have green and blue paint you want to use, that's great as well. And then we're gonna need 2 pieces of paper. So one of the pieces of paper is gonna be for your hands. I decided to make my hands orange. We're gonna trace our hands. And then we're also going to cut out a heart. You can do pink or red paper. I don't have pink or red paper, so I'm gonna use white paper, and then I'm gonna color it in red. So we're gonna need 2 pieces of paper, a paper plate. If you don't have a paper plate, go ahead and cut a circle out of a piece of paper, and that'll be fine also. The reason that it's a circle is because that is the shape of our Earth. So I'm gonna be using a paper plate today. I'm gonna be using my paints. And then you're gonna need a type of glue, because we're gonna glue our hands onto our Earth. So you can either use a glue stick, or you can use a bottle of glue. So whichever one you have at home is fine. All right, so the first step. The first thing we're gonna do is we are going to trace our hands. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put your hand on the paper, and you're going to take your pen, marker, pencil, whatever you have, and you're gonna go around your fingers. Make sure you spread those fingers out so that you can go all the way around. There we go. And then you're gonna cut out your hand. Ooh, we need scissors. So we're gonna need scissors also, because we're gonna cut out our hand. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take your scissors. Remember, your thumb goes in one side, your fingers go in the other, and we're gonna cut away from ourselves, and it opens and closes like an alligator. Okay, now that our 2 hands are cut, so we need both hands, it's time for us to work on our Earth. Remember, if you don't have a paper plate, you can cut out a circle from a piece of paper, and you can use that for your Earth. Again, you can use markers, crayons, whatever you have available. I'm gonna use some paints for mine. We have blue for our water and green for our land. So now that I'm done painting, I'm gonna let my Earth dry, and make sure if you paint, you gotta wash your brush off so that it does not dry on there. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut out a heart. So our heart is gonna go in the middle of our Earth because we love our Earth. So I don't want it to be too big, so I'm just gonna cut a little piece out so that we can make our heart. So that'll fit in the middle. When you make a heart, it's nice and easy to fold your paper in half. And then we're gonna draw a candy cane. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start at like a little bit down from the top, like right there. And then we're gonna go all the way to this corner. So we're gonna do a big loop around and then all the way down to that corner. And then you're gonna keep it folded. So make sure that you draw on the fold, okay? We're gonna cut through both pieces. So I'm gonna just cut on the line. Remember, I'm cutting away from myself. And then when you open it, there's our heart. Since my heart is not pink or red, I want to make it red, so I'm going to color it in. I'm going to use my crayons. Alright, so once your earth is dry, what you're going to do is we are going to put some glue on the back of our heart. I'm gonna use my liquid glue. Remember, dot, dot, not a lot, okay? We don't need a lot of glue. So I put 3 little dots on. I'm gonna put it in the middle of my earth. Here we go. And now it's time for us to put our hands on. So what we're gonna do, you have 2 hands. They're gonna go on, we're gonna glue on the back of our plate. We're gonna glue on the back of our plate, our wrists. Remember, our wrist is where it bends. So this is our wrist. We're gonna glue our wrist onto the back of the paper plate. You gotta push it down so that it sticks. There we go. All right, and then you can do your other wrist. Perfect. All right, so now that both of the wrists are glued on, we are gonna glue each finger, so not our thumbs, just our fingers. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take those fingers and we're gonna glue them on to our earth. It's like we're holding on to the earth. Unless I'm supposed to keep doing it. I'm gonna let it dry before I let go. All right, so after you glue on all of the fingers, it's time for us to fold in those thumbs. So we're just going to fold it under, just like that. There we go. And now you have the whole world in your hands. There's our art project. Awesome job, boys and girls.